Look at that. It makes me really happy to be in B&Q because it reminds me of when we were doing up our previous house. Here we go.
It's vegan mayo in your bagel, and I put some leaves and some mayo in there because otherwise it'd just be a bit dry.
But those are the main updates in the house. Oh no, there's one more thing, one more piece of furniture. Good morning everybody. I've switched back to my trusty G7X because when I was editing the other videos, I was just like not happy with the quality. I think we need a new camera and a new lens. Today we are going to be unpacking our wardrobe and like a lot of the upstairs. And I'm going to update you on what's been going on at the house because I think it's been like nearly a week since I've vlogged. We've just been doing like little bits here and there, and I thought it'd be better just to wait and then show you an update. Hello Roxy. She always comes to see me because I'm talking. Today we have no internet because the electrical wires, I don't know if you can hear the men outside, they're being switched over, so they've cut the power off. So we're going to go to B&Q and get some paint samples, and also we're going to go walk Roxy. But before that, I thought I'd show you just a few little updates around and about the house. We've like unpacked all of the downstairs, though every time I tidy a room, it gets messy again because of like deliveries or just moving things from room to room. I think that's just sort of all part and parcel of moving house. It takes a good, probably a month or two to fully settle in, and we've got storage to build and that kind of thing. So nowhere has its proper place yet. There are a few things that have happened that are exciting. So you saw in the previous video that we were putting the bed up and we were struggling, but it's now up and it is ridiculously high, I'm not gonna lie, but I kind of love it. So ignore the mess because we've not got proper bedside tables, and there's my little cuddly toy because I'm still 6 years old. Let me just go back. You can see how high it is, but it does look kind of cool from this angle. It's like this eco mattress that we got, but look how deep it is. Like it's ginormous. So we got this mattress, it's from I think the Sleep Shop, and it's a Silent Night mattress that's made from recycled plastic. And then we've got all new bedding, which is like proper hotel style bedding with a really thick luscious duvet. Like look at it, it's like sleeping in a cloud. And I really like the colour of this. At first I thought it was a bit grey, but it's actually a lovely pale grey. So that's been a dream, sleeping in that bed. I sleep so much better in this bed than I've ever slept. We just need some bedside tables to match our chest of drawers, which you'll remember from our previous home. And this mirror is probably not going to stay in here, even though it looks lovely. We are going to have the chest of drawers, and then controversially, we're going to have a TV. I asked about this on Instagram and most people said no, but it was pretty close. It was like 53-47 or something. Then I got so many messages from people being like, do it, oh my gosh, I never used to have a TV and I used to have a TV ban. And then I caved and it's so nice, and I managed to have restrictions with it. And I like have this restriction with my phone recently where I don't go on it after 9 and don't go on my phone till 9 AM. So I think I'll just do the same with the TV, and I always watch YouTube or like Gilmore Girls or like a reality show in bed, before bed. So I just think it would be really nice to have a TV to do that, and it will actually make me go up to bed earlier, I think, because at the minute I always want to watch something after dinner. And it might be nice to just do that in bed and get an early night during the week, and then on like a Sunday, wake up and just like have coffee and breakfast in bed and watch something on the TV. So if I find it's getting really distracting, we will just get rid of it, but we're gonna do that and see how it goes. So that's the plan in this area. Chest of drawers, television, we'll maybe get like a little seat, but it's not the biggest room, so I don't want to overcrowd it with furniture. And then we'll probably get a smaller mirror to go here, like a vintage one, so you can see yourself as you leave the room, or here or something. Haven't figured it out yet, but I just think this mirror is too big for the room, especially if we have a TV. But I don't know where I last showed you the living room, so I'll show you what we've done in here. So we've obviously got our sofas from Roxy. We've got our sofas from our previous home. We're going to be changing the pillow covers and stuff and probably use these in a different room or maybe in the office. And you may remember, if you've been watching me for a while, if you watched the renovation process, that we used to have this armchair, and this armchair is what inspired these sofas. We got this on Facebook Marketplace. It's a Laura Ashley sofa and it was £90, and we just really loved the style, we loved the colour. So we then tried to find the matching set. So we got the sofa and we got the love seat. Roxy, you're just so cute. But then when we rearranged the room and we finished the living room, the armchair no longer fit with the setup. So we actually gave this to my parents, And they've just moved house and it doesn't fit in their living room anymore. So it's just come back to us and it's actually just perfect timing. So they were like, yeah, we actually don't have use for it anymore because they've moved. So we've got it back again, which is great. And it kind of suits the space. And so everything in here is kind of unpacked, but it's a bit messy. Cornwall Woodburn is coming to talk to you about this fireplace. We were originally planning on having the television like above the fireplace, but it does depend on how high the hearth, or what's it called? The fire surround, the granite lintel, how high it goes, and we actually have tapped it and we think it's about this high. So if you think it's that high and then there's a granite stone, there's not going to be much room left for a television. It's a bit of a pickle, but we're going to do it step by step, figure out the fireplace, and if he's like, yeah, it's definitely that high, we'll maybe consider just keeping it as it is and maybe just getting like a fire surround so we can have the TV there. But it's, you know, all beginning early stages. We've got to get all the options so we can then pick. But those are the main updates in the house. Oh no, there's one more thing, one more piece of furniture. This is a piece of furniture that we got on Facebook Marketplace, and you won't believe me when I tell you how much it cost, because these things go for like £1 or £2 grand on lots of websites. Vintage ones can be like £3 grand for the size that it is. I found this on Facebook Marketplace for £145. I could not believe my eyes. I messaged them immediately and I was like, can I have it? Yeah, this basically is the most perfect dresser because it exactly lines up with our door frames. It's even a very similar sort of style. And look at this, look at the gap between. Like, it's made for this space. And it's like an antique pine and they've painted it grey. I'm going to be changing these handles so that they match the kitchen handles and painting it to match the kitchen, because at one point we will paint the kitchen, which is currently like a sage green colour, and which you can see there's two different greens here. One green there, one green there. So we're going to paint all the kitchen units to match, and then this to match as well, so it feels like it's a part of the kitchen. So that's really exciting. I knew as soon as I saw the kitchen when we first looked at it, I need to get a dresser, an antique pine massive dresser to store loads of my things. The idea for that one is that it's going to store all of my like pretty ceramics and plates that I can use for videos and photographs, and it will look really lovely, and I have plenty of storage to put all of that away so I can, you know, get all the things that I need for the kitchen. And then we are going to be doing a pantry cupboard in there and other stuff. We've basically over the last week made loads of phone calls so we can get quotes for everything. So I've been busy. I am the sort of person that when I know what I want to do, I don't like to wait. And I know that there are certain things that need to be done immediately. Oh, we also booked for our wisteria to be trimmed because we have a wisteria on the house, and I will show you that. It is one of the reasons that I fell in love with the house, because when we viewed it, it wasn't in bloom because it was like August, but it was like all green and covering the whole of the house. Right now it's like very bare, but I just absolutely adore wisteria, and I could not believe that this house had one. So it needs to be trimmed because it's currently growing into the attic. So that's going to be trimmed. Yeah, those are the updates. And like I said, today we're going to be doing the upstairs unpacking because I haven't even unpacked my bathroom or any of my clothes. I'm not feeling down anymore, which I'm sure you can tell. So yeah, I'm so excited, and there's so much to come with the house, but I'm glad that we've got like the basics and the sort of fundamentals and the fittings kind of booked and organised and planned to get done. So then we can start doing the fun stuff. And I've also reached out to some architects because we've got some big plans for the house, which I will obviously talk to you about in the future. And I want drawings of the house to be done so that we don't make any decisions that are wrong now. And that's a definite thing that I would advise, because I think that with our previous home, we just kind of did it room by room and didn't really think of the overall big picture. And that kind of caused some problems sometimes. So I want to think of the whole picture of the house rather than do it room by room, because then I cannot make any mistakes, and it hopefully will save some money. So we know the things we want to do, but we want to find out if it's doable and therefore how that affects the rest of the house. So yeah, we'll hopefully get some quotes and get some drawings done by some architects so we can really plan for the future. And those are sort of projects that will be in the years to come, and we can really budget and figure everything out. But I just want all the fundamentals done first. We've got actually a window company coming later to talk to about the windows to restore them all, so fingers crossed that goes well. And yeah, do you want to go to B&Q now, Al?
I'd love to.
And take this doggy for a little walkie?
Yeah, do you think she wants to go out?
She desperately does. I'm going to get some paint samples, and I'm thinking of wallpapering some of the rooms too, but yay! Now that was very wet. My legs are completely soaking, and I've been saying this for so long, I need some waterproof trousers because the amount of walks that I go on and then my legs are just completely soaked. Whew. But we're at Gwithian Beach in Cornwall. The rock pool is actually open and they've got takeaway bagels, so if any of you live in Cornwall, great place to go for a walk and get some bagels. And they've got vegan ones. You're getting a vegan sausage, I'm getting avocado, tofu and tomato, so very excited for this.
And you got brownie.
And I got a vegan brownie, all their cakes are vegan. And then we're going to go to B&Q and then go home because we've got a delivery coming between 1 and 2, so we need to be home for that.
I put some, it's vegan mayo in your bagel, and I put some leaves and some mayo in there because otherwise it'd just be a bit dry. So wet.
Oh my god, it's massive!
Oh! Was that one? I thought it was 2 in 1. My goodness.
Boy oh boy. Oh! It's falling apart, it's so big! Oh my god. Look at that.
Whoa! Oh, they got napkins, hang on.
I don't know how I'm going to eat this, to be honest. Here we go. Mmm.
Veggies, sausage, packaging made from plants. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, yours is a lot less messy than mine.
Oh, oh. Look at that.
That looks good.
It's like I thought it might be like the Linda McCartney one, but it's like their own deep fried veggie sausage.
We're going to eat this and then we're going to B&Q.
Yeah. Well, this is lovely.
It makes me really happy to be in B&Q because it reminds me of when we were doing up our previous house.
This mask is too small.
Should we swap?
Maybe.
This is too big. We're in the paint section. And I just want to look at like different colour options. Paint samples have been a bit of a fail, so I'm going to order them online. They didn't have any of the ones that I wanted. I'm just browsing the wallpaper now because I've got to choose which rooms are going to have paint, which rooms are going to have wallpaper. This is what we're interested in.
I got that.
Yeah, currently we've got these and we want brushed, like antique kind of.
These.
They're polished. I want like brushed or antique looking.
Yeah, definitely do those.
They're like polished brass. I want them to be antique brass.
Get some sandpaper.
Did you hear what he just said? Alex?
Yeah.
What did he just say? Oh. We're back. The men are still outside doing all the electrical wiring, so we're still without heating and everything. I wanted to show you a few bits that I've actually bought for the house. I mentioned that there was like loads of stuff that I've been holding off buying, but one really cool thing that I got are these lovely ceramic dog and cat, well they're meant for dogs but I'm using them for cats as well, containers. So this one I've got Roxy's food in, and it comes with this absolutely adorable little scoop which has got like a flat side to it, and it's a really good size and I love the paw print. And the colour is, I think it's called sand, so it's really like subtly cream. This one has Zeus's cat food in it because he's on a special food. And then this little one has got treats, which I think is just so cute, and they just look so, so pretty. I'll leave them linked below. I've got quite a few kitchen bits from Etsy, one of them being this epic bread tin. So this is a vintage bread tin, which is absolutely gigantic. And I'm absolutely in love with it. It fits so well, like on our little area at the back here. I think I showed you this already, but I also got this new cutlery, which is absolutely to die for. We also got these Aga tops. So lots of people were asking about what an Aga is. It's just a cooker. We need to get ours cleaned professionally and like the ceramic sort of neatened up and stuff, but it is just like a cooker, and I think it maybe was invented in like the 20s or something, and it's always on, so it's basically run by the oil and you have to light it, and then these stovetops just stay hot all the time, so it provides heating. But also it's great in times like today when our electricity's off, I could make myself a cup of tea. But yeah, I got these Aga toppers in this William Morris print from one seller on Etsy, and then another seller made the same print in a oven glove, And I'm trying to experiment more with print, and I just thought that this colour scheme went really nicely with the kitchen colours. I'm so happy with those. I also got this absolutely adorable little tea strainer. It's like a ceramic one. So cute. Like I said, I'll link everything down below. I'm like forgetting, because I have had a few deliveries, but I'm forgetting what else I bought or what else has been delivered. I'll have to have a think. We've got the fire on because there's no heating. We're having a cup of tea and biscuits. I'm gonna go upstairs now before I get any more sleepy from the fire and do the bathroom, because every day it's like bothering me that I can't use my bathroom properly because stuff is everywhere and it just looks a bit messy, and I really want to clean it and make it all nice and feel like a proper bathroom. This is what we're working with, a whole lot of boxes, and we've got some storage in here, and quite cleverly some storage in here, which I've just shoved our essentials in for now. So I need to organise all of this and put things away. And we've also got a linen cupboard, so some of it might go in there. We have made so much progress. All clean, all organised. Hair products, my skincare, body care and Alex's stuff, vitamins, toilet paste, toothpaste and essentials. So that's all nice and accessible. Got our soap and hand cream and a nice little candle. So in here we've got hair care in there, all the essentials like period products, toothpaste, extra deodorant, body care and bath stuff, so like not face wash, like soaps and massage oil and bath oil, and then in here's all of my like skincare, and then we've got like combs and that kind of thing, some toilet roll, these little skincare things. Eventually I'd quite like it so it's just like toilet rolls and cleaning products and essentials in here and a bit less stuffed full, and then we can get a cupboard in the corner here. And then we've got some bits in the shower, and I've just polished the shower, made it all sparkling clean. And we've got some bits on the bath here, and these plants which are looking really sad. Like this turned really quickly and it's got all these dark bits on the leaves, and then this one's gone really brown. I'm hoping that they will recover in the move. We have the window man arriving at some point, so I'll tell you how that goes. Alex is doing lots of recycling because we've got those big packages. I'm just going to go around now and like make it look tidy for him coming over, because the thing is when you're unpacking is everything just gets really messy in the process. So your house is just like continually always messy, even though you're constantly unpacking and tidying. So I want it to look like reasonably tidy when he gets it, because like I'm going to show you this room. This is all of our wardrobe, like just on the floor because we haven't unpacked it. That's like laundry that's clean and just all this crap. This is what happens, and this camera just perpetually is out of focus. I'm really sorry. That's better. But I'm so happy to have a really nice, clean and tidy bathroom. I'll update you probably once the window man has been. We have another delivery. I think that this is a chopping board. Ugh. We don't really have a big chunky chopping board like this. Oh my gosh. This is also from Etsy. Look at that. The window man has just been and gone. Bit pricier than we were expecting, but I kind of thought that would happen. Yeah, they do the whole restoration of the windows, like painting, putting new cords in, because they're sash windows, so they need new cords because half of them don't open. And also he was explaining that the frames that they're in are too big, and he thinks they've been restored at one point but not properly. So they would fix that, and any rotting wood and any sills that needed doing. And the outside of the windows have been painted green, but I personally don't love that. And I think it will look way better in this house for them to be traditional and white. Thank you so much for all your support and your lovely comments. I think so many of you have congratulated us and said such lovely things about this house move and are really excited for us. So thank you so much. It really means the world, and it's so lovely to see all the wonderful comments. And I'm really excited for content. I'm feeling inspired again, so yay! I'll see you in the next video. Bye!